Hello students, in the last class we considered the nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. In this class we can study about the methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. First you consider common methods for both aldehydes and ketones. Next you consider special methods for the preparation of aldehydes and ketones. First consider the general common methods. First method is by oxidation of alcohols. Oxidation of alcohols. By using the with alcohols, you can prepare both aldehydes and ketones. In alcohol chapter, already we have studied that oxidation reaction. This is the alcohol or CH2OH. This is what type of alcohol? Can you guess? This is an primary alcohol. Primary alcohol. Primary alcohols are oxidation by strong oxidizing agents. We get carboxylic acids. Aldehydes formed, aldehydes further oxidized to carboxylic acids. To isolate at the stage of aldehydes and ketone, we have to consider the PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium. PCC means the pyridinium chlorochromate or anhydrous CrO3 chromium oxide. With the help of PCC or CrO3 we can stop the reaction at the stage of the aldehydes. RCHO is formed, liberating water. This PCC can donate the oxygen. That oxygen and these two hydrogens, they combine, they form the water molecule. That means primary alcohols forms the aldehydes. For example, you take CH3, CH2OH. This is called ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol on oxidation by PCC. Can you guess the product form? The product form is CH3CHO liberating H2O. This is called acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde, PCC or CrO3, then only you get acetaldehyde. If they are given an aroma KMNO4 or K2Cr2O7, CH3CHO further oxidized to CH3COOH. If they are given PCC, then you have to stop at the stage of aldehyde. You take another example, RCHROH. This is what type of alcohol? It is a secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. When secondary alcohol treated with PCC, this hydrogen, this CH bond cleavage and OH bond cleavage takes place, results in the formation of RCOR plus H2O. RCOR means it is an ketone. Secondary alcohols on oxidation, ketone is formed. We take this example, CH3OH. What is the name of this compound? This is nothing but an isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol on oxidation by PCC, you get CH3COCH3. This CH3COCH3 means an acetone, liberating water. This is the first method. Then second method is by dehydrogenation. Dehydrogenation of alcohols. Already this one also studied under alcohols. That is RCH2OH. RCH2OH. This is a primary alcohol. Primary alcohol. Primary alcohol on dehydrogenation. Dehydrogenating agent is copper at 573 Kelvin. Copper at 573 Kelvin. Dehydrogenation takes place. This CH and OH forms or CH double bond O, that is aldehyde plus H2. This is an aldehyde. Similarly, you can give the example by you are taking R as the CH3. If R equals to CH3, then it is ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol on dehydrogenation, then the product is an acetaldehyde. This is about the primary alcohol. Similarly, you take secondary alcohol, RCH or OH. This is the secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol passed through heated copper catalyst, that is copper at 573 Kelvin. Again this CH and OHH removed, forms RCOR plus H2. This RCOR is called ketone. Secondary alcohols on dehydrogenation, ketones are formed. Primary alcohols on dehydrogenation, aldehydes are formed. For secondary alcohol, same, you give that isopropyl alcohol. When vapors of isopropyl alcohol, most important one, vapors of isopropyl alcohol passed through heated copper, what is the product formed? The product formed is CH3, CO, CH3, that is an acetone, propanone. This is about the preparation of aldehydes and ketones by dehydrogenation of alcohols. Then you consider the ozonolysis. Third method is by ozonolysis. This is important regarding about the competitive. Already in first year you have studied about ozonolysis. For this one, ozone, O3. Ozone treated with alkene. And ozonide is formed, cyclic compound called ozonide formed. The ozonide on acid hydrolysis, that on hydrolysis in the presence of zinc catalyst, forms either aldehydes or ketones. Based on the alkene used, you get aldehyde or ketone. It is very important. Ozone treated with alkene, ozonide form, cyclic compound called ozonide, which on hydrolysis by using zinc catalyst, aldehyde or ketone is formed. For example, you take CH2 double bond CH2. This is an ethene. In the first year already you have studied this one. Ethene treated with ozone. Ozone generally added across the double bonds, CH2, O, CH2, O. This is an ozonide. Ozone get added across the double bonds. Hence, ozonolysis used to locate the position of the double bonds. Always ozone added across the double bond. This on hydrolysis by using zinc. Here cleavage takes place. This is another cleavage. By using this one, you get from CH2O you can expect HCHO. If that rearranges to form HCHO. HCHO means formaldehyde. From this CH2O again you get HCHO. 2 moles of HCHO forms H2O2. This O and H2O forms H2O2. The role of this zinc is, if zinc not used during ozonolysis, this hydrogen peroxide behaves as an oxidizing agent. In first year, you have studied about the properties of H2O2. It is a strong oxidizing agent that oxidizes formed aldehydes and ketone into carboxylic acid. To prevent that one, zinc is used in the ozonolysis. That zinc combines with H2O2 forms ZNO and water. Zinc combines with H2O2 forms ZNO and water, thereby prevents the oxidation of formed aldehydes and ketones. This is the role of the zinc. Consider one more example, that is CH3 double bond CH2. You take CH3 CH3 double bond CH2. This is the alkene. When this alkene treated with ozone, easily you can expect the product, that is CH3 CH3. This part not involved in the reaction, only ozone added across the double bond, a cyclic compound, that is CH2. This is the cyclic compound and ozonide is formed. This ozonide on hydrolysis by using zinc, hydrolysis in the presence of zinc, here cleavage takes place. You can expect the products, two products. One is the CH3 COCH3 acetone, CH3 COCH3, and another one is HCHO. HCHO is the compound. By observing the ketone, by observing the alkene, directly you can expect the product, because ozone get added across the double bond. Just you cleave this bond. To this part add one oxygen, to that part add one oxygen, you rearrange, then you get the product. Easily, without writing this reaction, in the competitive they can ask this ozonolysis reaction. Without writing that reaction, directly you can write the product. You break that double bond. To that double bond, one part add oxygen, to the another part add one more oxygen. Thereby you can write the product. This is about the ozonolysis. Similarly, you can consider one more example. That is CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH2 O3. Directly you can guess the product without writing the reaction. Can you guess the product form? That is already I told that you just break this bond. To this part add oxygen, to this part add oxygen. Then you can expect from this part you get acetaldehyde CH3CHO. From this part CH2O means HCHO, formaldehyde. Without writing the reaction, we can guess the product. This is important for the competitive. You write that reaction. That is, we are not broken this bond. Just this is the product. You first write the ozonide. That is CH3 CH. Here O CH2. Here O. This is the ozonide. Ozonide on hydrolysis by using zinc. Here cleavage takes place. Here cleavage takes place. Then product is CH3 CHO. CH3 CHO means acetaldehyde. Already we are explained. One is acetaldehyde, another one is formaldehyde. By using this formaldehyde is formed. This is important for the competitive examination. This is about the ozonolysis. By using this ozonolysis, you can prepare both aldehydes and ketone. One more method, by hydration of alkynes. Hydration, this is also important for the competitive exam. Hydration of the alkynes. Alkyne means triple bond. For example, CH triple bond CH. This is an ethine. Already in first year you have studied this one. Alkyne on hydrolysis. Alkynes on hydrolysis by using dilute H2SO4. Dilute H2SO4 in the presence of mercuric sulfate. The presence of mercuric sulfate. That is, they are not giving this water molecule. Just alkyne treated with dilute H2SO4 in the mercuric sulfate. You have to remember the addition of the water. You have to write that water only. This takes place according to Markovnikov's rule. H2O contains H plus and OH minus, and to this one carbon hydrogen get added CH2, triple bond converted into double bond, then to that carbon another carbon OH get added. This is the intermediate form. This intermediate rearranges that form CH3CHO. This is the acetaldehyde. That intermediate rearranges to form the acetaldehyde. You take another example. Ethine on hydrolysis, you get acetaldehyde. Ethine. Based on the alkyne, we expect the different products. That is another CH3, C, triple bond, CH. Can you guess the product form? When treated with the dilute H2SO4 in the presence of mercuric sulfate, We have to consider according to Markovnikov's rule, H plus to OH minus, only according to Markovnikov's rule takes place. Then this is the intermediate, CH3, C to this part OH retarded, double bond, this becomes CH2. This is the intermediate. This intermediate on rearrangement, that rearranges, that form CH3, CO, CH3, that is ketone. Ketone is formed. This compound is an acetone. You consider in among the alkynes only ethane. Ethane forms aldehyde. Ethane forms of aldehyde. Other than the ethane, any alkyne other than ethane, all other alkynes they always forms the ketone. This is important for the competitive point. Only among the alkynes, ethane only forms the aldehyde. Alkynes other than ethane, they always forms the ketone. This is about the hydration of alkynes. In next class, we study about only special methods for the preparation of aldehydes and special method for the preparation of ketones. Up to these four methods, this is the common for both aldehydes and the ketones. In next class, you can study the special methods for the preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Those special methods are very, very important. They can ask any one question in your board exam. Next class, we can study that special methods.